Hello, my loves. Welcome to another bonus episode of Release. I'm your host, Adriana, and I am so honored and grateful that you've taken the time to listen to what I have to say. And today I want to talk about perspective. I want to talk about how changing your perspective is not a crime. Changing your perspective, change in general, is inevitable. It is a part of this journey of life. It is a part of this journey of existence because change in itself is a gift. To be able to transform is a beautiful thing. Like, really take a second and think about yourself from 5 years ago, or even when you were 5, and think about if you still had that mentality right now. If you still approach to life the same way, if you still talk the same way, if you still behave the same way, if you still hung out with the same people, if you still did the same things, and you may be, feeling a little bit cringy and being like, ugh, I can't even, that's such like a gross thing to think about. Exactly. I want you to hold on to that grossness. That is the disgusting feeling of staying in the same place. I have realized, and I am realizing, that it is much, 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 a billion times harder to stay in the same place than to allow growth to come through. And the reason why I say that, okay, actually, let's backtrack. It is not that it is better or that it feels better. It's that in the end, it is better, period. I think about myself from 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, 6 months ago, a month ago, 2 days ago, a day ago, an hour ago. Like, I strive to always be evolving and transforming as a person, and that means analyzing myself and being a judge of myself and my character, not in a negative way, but in a way that allows me to be held accountable, right? So maybe me from, let's not even say maybe, let's use an actual example. So me from 3 years ago, I had people around me that were not good for me spiritually, emotionally, mentally. Like, there was nowhere in my life where these people fit, and it led me to exhaustion. It led me to a lot of sadness and unexplained bouts of depression. And now, looking back, I can say that I'm grateful for the change. I'm grateful for the fact that I no longer have those people in my life because, simply put, it was not aligned, and that change was necessary for the new stage of my life. Also, important to note that as we change and evolve and we grow, your needs are going to change. The things that you associate with are going to change. The people that you associate with are going to change. Maybe even the music you listen to, the media that you consume is going to change. And you have to allow that to happen. You have to sort of allow yourself to be called boring. I'm never really called boring by other people, but sometimes I feel as though I am boring, and there's nothing wrong with being boring. I honestly. Like, when I tell people, like, oh yeah, like, instead of going to the club, like, I'd rather just, chill at home, maybe watch a movie, maybe listen to some music, do some self-care, do some writing, stuff like that. But when I say that to people and they describe like their clubbing lives and their partying lives, I say, I'm boring, because in comparison it is boring. But there is, again, nothing wrong with being boring. I will take a boring life over the party life a million times over. Not because there's anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with partying. Of course not. Like, you go out and enjoy yourself, like, we young and turn. But no, like, for real, like, I think there's nothing wrong with partying, and I used to go to parties, and at some point I believe that maybe I did enjoy something in that scene, but for me right now at this point in my life, that doesn't entice me. That's okay. Being boring is okay. I have to accept that that is, a part of my journey. And the people that I used to party with, the things that, if you stop doing the things that no longer align with you and the vibration that you are striving to align with and you are aligning with, you'll see that they kind of start dropping like flies. And that's also a gift in itself. Someone told me the other day that, not everybody is going to be able to level up with you. Not everybody in your life is going to be able to see the pearly gates. Not everybody, and by pearly gates, I don't mean like, y'all are going to die together. I just mean in the sense of like, not everybody is going to be able to see you reap the fruits of your labor, because not everybody deserves to see you at your best. The other day, actually, I found out that there are people that are making fake Instagram accounts, and, well, of my account, of course, and it is wild to think about that, because that puts into perspective there are many, many eyes on us at all times. Eyes that, of course, we can't see, like this podcast. I am putting up my voice, and I don't know who's listening to it. I don't know who's getting information. I don't know who is finding comfort. I don't know. I'm simply putting it out because I feel called, and at the other end of the call, someone's going to pick it up and they are going to listen, and I hope that it fills them with the utmost love and confidence and energy to step out into the world and own it. But besides that, I'm simply just a person recording my voice and sharing it with other people who want something to listen to, and they want to get something out of it, whatever it is that you get from this. But anyway, I saw these accounts and it felt like a little creeper energy. Like, one of my friends was saying that it feels like one of the accounts is it's somebody that I may know, that I may have blocked, and now they're trying to like keep tabs on me by creating this fake account, which is, again, crazy to think about, because people will go through loops. People will jump and skip and run and do backflips to get back into your energy after you kick them out of it, simply because they love being in your energy. And we are setting boundaries. Yeah, we are setting boundaries this whole about setting boundaries in different ways. And this is just another talk about boundaries in itself. But we will definitely be diving into an episode about boundaries because I really have a lot to say on that. But on this topic and for this bonus, that is all I have to say. And I love you guys so much. And I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye.